Hi, I'm Carolyn Southwell. I am going to run you very quickly through the EFT tapping points the way that I do it. I'm going to show you two things. The first round are the things that we will do most often, and then the second lot of points are the points that we will use infrequently but we may use. So I'm going to show you ahead of the session just so you know where they are. Don't worry if you don't remember all these because there are quite a few. It's just for you to be able to have a heads up before we get into session. When I do tapping sessions with you, I will tap along, so if you don't remember, all you have to do is copy me. Okay, so let's copy me. Side of the hand. You're looking for the pinky side of your hand, and it's this fleshy bit here, and you just use multiple fingers to tap. The EFT process is very forgiving, so if you don't nail exactly where the point is, it doesn't matter, you're close enough. So that's side of the hand. You'll go to the top of the head. If you imagine going from the back to the front, and the left to the right, you're just looking for about the middle. Again, you can use lots of fingers and you can move them around a little bit if you want to. Inside of the eye, I just use two fingers. Some people use one. You can do either side or both. It doesn't matter. So, outside of the eye, it's the end of the eyebrow. It's not right in the temple. It's a little bit in, so you're more on the bone. And again, tap hard enough that you can feel it, light enough that you don't bruise yourself. Under the eye is if you were looking straight ahead and you were to go down from your pupil, would be right there. It's not on the really soft, tender, fleshy bit, it's on the bone. 1, 2 fingers, one side, both sides, doesn't matter. Under the nose. 1, 2 fingers. The chin point, which is actually underneath the lower lip, 1 or 2 fingers. We tap for 7 to 10 times ish. Again, not a hard and fast rule. You just tap until we're ready to move to the next point. Again, I'll guide you through that in a session. Collarbone points. You look for your collarbones. If they're really dramatic like mine, you'll be easy to find them. Otherwise, just run your hands along and feel for these bones that are this shape. Then you're going to find the knobby bits on the inside and then go down and out just about an inch or two, and it's in here. The easiest way to find it, just take a bunch of fingers and tap. 1, both sides, it doesn't matter. And then the last most common point that's usually used is under the arm. So you go from the armpit down. If you're somebody who wears a bra, it's right where the bra strap is. So tapping there. I tend to use the opposite hand across the body because I find it easier. So doing that. They're the most common ones we're going to use. Less common, but may show up, is the beneath the nipple. So below the nipple, if you are a man, just feel for a couple of inches below your nipple. If you're a woman, it's going to be where the breast tissue ends and you hit the harder part of your chest. So like between your ribs. Again, use several fingers. You can use one hand or both, it doesn't matter. Next one I want to show you, probably the finger points. If you take your hands, face your palms towards me and look at the back of your hands. Now bring your thumbs together and notice where the nails touch on that inside facing each other. Then take an index finger of either hand and press it into the side of the nail bed. That is the side that you're going to do each of the finger points. If you already know a lot about EFT, you'll know that there is one finger that is different from the others. For simplicity's sake, we're going to tap on each of the fingers on this same side all the way through. 7 to 10 times on each one. And sometimes the pinky is easier if you support it with the thumb. So try that now. Okay, 2 more points. The gamut point, again, I will point it out to you. You don't need to know the names, just interesting if you want to. Run down these 2 fingers, your pinky and your ring finger, and look for the valley in between the 2 bones. You can tap with any of the points that you tap. You can also just hold them, rub them, breathe with them. Okay, that's the gamut point. If we use it, I will show you. I can remind you in session. And the last one I want to show you is the wrist point. You can do fingers onto either side, or you can just do the wrists together like that. And that's it. And I will cover anything else you need to know in the session, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye!